Very important. In second year zoology subjects, every year in Telangana, Andhra Intermediate Public Exam, the question comes in 8 marks questions. And how to write the answer to this? Watch this video completely. There are 4 chambers in human heart, especially 4 chambers. The chambers in the upper part are called atria and the 2 larger chambers in the lower part are called ventricles. 1. The human heart is the size of a closed fist. 2. The heart is a thick-walled, muscular organ that functions as a pulsating organ. 3. Heart is between 2 lungs and that place is called mediastinum. 4. 2 layers cover the heart. The upper part is called fibrous pericardium and the inner part is called serous pericardium. These 2 layers are called pericardium. 5. Pericardial fluid. Let's see where it is. Serous pericardium consists of 2 layers. The upper layer is called the parietal layer. The inner layer is called visceral layer. Between these 2 layers, between the parietal layer and the visceral layer is the pericardial fluid. The visceral layer is attached to the epicardial layer at the top of the heart. Use of pericardial fluid reduces friction and helps the heart to move freely. 6. Coronary sulcus. Through a deep transverse groove called coronary sulcus, atria and ventricles are separated. 7. Atrias. Now let's learn about atrias. These are the chambers that receive blood. The right chamber is larger than the left chamber. The 2 atria are separated by the interatrial septum. It contains a small hole called the foramen ovale in embryo. Later it closes and appears as a depression called fossa ovalis. If the foramen ovale does not close properly, it is called a patent foramen ovale. Right atria let's learn about. It receives deoxygenated blood through 2 precaval veins and 1 postcaval vein. 8. Let's see where the Thebesian valve is located. Near the opening called the coronary sinus where it enters the right atrium, the Thebesian valve is located. 9. Eustachian valve. Let's see where it is. Postcaval vein. The Eustachian valve is located near the entrance to the right atrium. The right atrium has no valve near the opening of the precaval vein, only the postcaval vein. Left atria let's know about. It receives oxygenated blood from the lungs through a pair of pulmonary veins. 10. Atrioventricular septum separates the atria and ventricles. It consists of right and left atrioventriculars. Tricuspid valve protects the right atrioventricular cavity. 12. Bicuspid valve protects the left atrioventricular cavity. Ventricles, let's know about. These are the chambers that carry blood out of the heart. These are separated by the interventricular septum. The left ventricle wall is thicker than the right ventricle wall. It means that the left ventricle wall is thicker. 13. Columnae carni. The muscular ridges on the inner surface of the ventricles are called columnae carni. 14. Papillary muscles. Some of these are larger in the muscular folds called papillary muscles. 15. Chorda tendinea. These lie between the atrioventricular valves and the papillary muscles. These prevent the valves from moving too far into the atria during ventricular systole. 16. Nodal tissue. It is made up of a specialized heart muscle. These are 2 types. 1. Sinoatrial node. 2. Atrioventricular node. Sinoatrial node. It is in right atrium, right side, upper corner. Atrioventricular node, AVN8 is in the lower left corner of the right atrium. 17. Bundle of His, it continues from the AV node to the interventricular septum. It divides into right and left bundle of its branches. 18. Purkinje fibers. The smaller branches coming from the bundle of His branches are called Purkinje fibers. They extend throughout the ventricles. Now let's learn about aortic arches. 19. Pulmonary arch. It arises from the right ventricle. It carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. A pulmonary valve made of 3 semilunar valves provides protection near this orifice opening. 20. Left systemic arch. It is the largest pipe that carries oxygenated blood from the heart to all parts of the body. This is known as systemic arch. An aortic valve made of 3 semilunar valves provides protection near this orifice opening. 21. Ligament arteriosus. The fibrous strand connecting the systemic arch to the pulmonary arch is called ligamentum arteriosum. 22. And last is the ductus arteriosus. It connects systemic arch to pulmonary arch in embryonic stage.